everyone. Welcome to the Parents and Professors podcast with your favorite triple C's, co-parents, colleagues, and collaborators. This is the podcast where we explore the intersection of co-parenting, education, and anything else we might find interesting, like grading one another.
Oh yeah. No, listen. This is the thing. So I'm Dr. Michael Stephen Williams. I'm joined by my co-host and co-parent and collaborator, Dr. Marjorie Dorme Williams, and it's been a little second since we recorded, but we finally have figured this video thing out, so we're gonna just start running them up.
Michael has promised me a hair and wardrobe budget.
Yeah, as soon as we monetize, I got you, yo. So you don't. So right now she's sitting on her hands, literally, because she doesn't like the way that her nails look. Oh no, I'm snitching on you, yo. Nah. Because you're gonna attempt as a New Yorker to talk without your hands, and it's never gonna work. Everybody's gonna know, and then they're gonna think that I'm like, yeah, like I've violated some NATO treaty, or I told you
like
that
the Klondike bar commercial, where they're like.
Yeah, no, absolutely not. You're not gonna blame that shit on me. So you know, if you see that Dr. Dorme Williams is not talking with her hands, is because she is not satisfied with the quality of her nail job right now.
No, never satisfied.
And it is all good.
Yes. No, but we were talking about grading.
Grading. Oh.
Grading
So
life.
you want to?
I just jump right. Yes.
Wait, you want to step into this because I think that this is the reason that I think there's an entire episode in this conversation, and I'm going to explain it to you. So we're co-parents and professors. Obviously, that's the name of the podcast, Parents and Professors. It's a play on the fact that those two identities are such a huge part of how we live our lives on a daily basis.
Every day.
Yeah, the people who we interact with, how we try to approach problems.
All the time.
And even the ways that we kind of failed to approach problems while we were still married. You know, it wasn't an intellectualizing.
It was not.
Yeah, it wasn't like, you know what, I should do some more research.
If I had to grade our divorce, it wasn't an F.
Yeah, it wasn't an F.
But it was like a solid C minus.
I give it a C plus because the financial stuff we figured out.
Because we had no money. That made it
actually,
easy.
we probably get into low B. Like we're an underachieving B.
Really?
Yeah, because think of how many people don't do the money thing right when they get a divorce. Like often money is the reason that people got divorced in the first place. And
I mean, yeah, but
like it becomes a continuous fight. Like, oh, like what is important? What are we funding? What are we willing to pay money for?
Okay.
And so I know that we have multiple friends and colleagues who are on different places on the divorce spectrum. And some of the conversations that you have are inevitably about money. And so I feel like...
Who's on different places in the divorce spectrum, though?
Oh, because, some people were never married and they have kids with people and they haven't figured out their money situation.
I guess that's a divorce?
There's some people that,
it's a separation. Okay, yeah.
And so I feel like because there was no financial issue...
Because we had no money. I feel like you were
I don't think it's as simple as
the fact that we had no money. No,
I mean, we didn't have we didn't save up a whole bunch of money, but we fought out of debt together.
That was awesome.
Yeah, we got out of debt together.
High five.
Yeah, and so I think that also leads to it though, right? If you're not like, yo, I'm leaving saddle with all this debt and da 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 da.
Yes, it was easier because we were aligned financially, but I also think because not just that we were broke, but we also were making the exact same amount of money
by contract. Yeah, absolutely.
So like,
I feel like
what am I fighting you for? Like,
I feel like you wasn't adding to the pot. You probably actually was making more because you had HLC consulting. That was back when you were like always on the road for something assessment related.
Separate money.
Exactly. See, yeah.
But it's together now. It doesn't matter because it all gets spent on the kids anyway.
How convenient. How convenient. Or just opt into and opt out.
Okay, so you said you would give our.
Well, I think the point of this episode is to. The point of this episode is to explore how the mindset that relates to being academics and like teachers, and this is especially powerful for me right now because I'm always grading things even when I'm not supposed to. So I think of like when a student turns in a dissertation proposal to me, I'm grading. I'm like, this is a 75. Like,
you're actually grading?
Yeah, in my brain.
Oh, okay.
Like I might not actually write it down.
You're like, but like this is C paper.
Yeah, I'm like, like there's enough APA mistakes. Like this is not a real citation.
This was an
That's not how you
effort.
paraphrase. Yeah. Like you didn't paraphrase that. You copied that word for word and then like put a couple synonyms in, right? Like I'm constantly grading, and so I'm also thinking about this is a good time because we're in a nice little summer reflective period. Okay. And my mother has taken the children. And so we get to breathe a little bit.
6 weeks.
Yeah, 6 weeks of deep breaths and like restoration. And for me, eating keto and not taking any random little girls to restaurants, ruining my discretionary budget.
To the gym 4 days a week now at 4 a.m. and it is insanity.
I mean, you choose that though. Yeah, but you're choosing that because the kids aren't here, and it's easier
right
to
because
choose.
I can. It's like, oh well, I could just take a nap when I get back home from the gym.
Yeah, which is not available when your children are running around.
No.
But we're thinking about the intersection of the parent and the professor identity, and like one of the really important roles that you have, even if you believe in ungrading. And so I'll share some resources about ungrading in the show notes. Shout out to Dr. Leila McLeod and other progenitors of ungrading. But one of the things I'm always thinking about is like you're grading things all the time. And so I thought it would be interesting to grade each other.
Okay.
And I think there's two different ways to grade.
Based on what?
I think there's parenting grades.
Okay.
And then I think there's life grades. And that's why I was like, this is probably an entire
I feel like
episode.
That meme girl, like,
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
And you should be afraid because I'm about to snitch on you, yo.
What? Listen, we can start with life because my life grade.
Wait. Are we
Actually,
grading
wait.
each other? Are we grading each other? Or are we
Okay, so we grade each other and then we could see whether or not.
So it's like commentary, it's like a response. Like when you do your performance evaluation at work. Like will a rebuttal be required?
Okay. Which one do you want to do first? You said parenting or life? Okay, yeah.
Oh, we could start with life and I'll let you grade yourself and then I'll offer my grade.
I need a time
you need a rubric?
delimitator. I need some kind of boundary.
You need a rubric.
Is it like life in my 41st year?
Let's
Is it life in the first quarter?
Nah, let's do the first 2 quarters of 2025 because we're like right at the beginning of the third quarter.
Oh, wow. That's wild.
Yeah, July is the third quarter.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah, so first half of 2025, how are you grading yourself?
Life grade. I feel pretty good about it. There's always room for improvement. But I've done I would reasonably give myself
Yeah, this is ungrading doesn't work for straight A students who underachieve.
because I'm like, I can't be an A because improvement. Continuous improvement, which I believe in as an assessment and learning professional. Okay, I would give it a B. I would give myself a solid B in life.
Give me numerical.
Oh, what is a B?
Yeah, is it like 86?
No, it's higher than that. It's like a.
Okay, is it a B plus? Are you?
It's a high. It's like an 89.
89 B. Okay.
Yeah.
If it starts with 8, it's a B. So.
Okay, 89. It's 89.
Okay.
Okay, so a B plus.
I respect it.
That's
And so, what are you deducting points for?
My health is like we've been on an emotional roller coaster this year. In some ways, it's been
Wait,
good.
did you just personify your health?
Yes, I don't know why.
Why are you on
And
a
like
roller
me and my
coaster?
health are holding hands.
On a
We're at the
roller
amusement
coaster.
park. My health wants to eat funnel cakes, and I'm like, no, here's a bottle of water. Bish, like, pump your brakes. We're not getting any younger.
Speaking of which, hydrated, dihydrate.
Right. So I would give it a B. So my health, I really committed. I planned in the beginning of this year to commit to being more focused on me and mine, and that included my health, finances, work, kids, all of it. And I think in some spaces, I'm killing it. Work is great. It's going so well. I had a report actually recently featured in Inside Higher Ed. Put the link in the show notes. I think my personal life is going really well. I have committed to making time to connect with family and friends and to, like call people on the phone or when I think of you to reach out and text. I think that parenting is always a trip. I don't know. I did my best. I did my best.
What was that, lady? I'm sorry I told you to shut the fuck
Oh,
up.
yes. Just
But
like,
you're being really annoying. They're like, no, that's not how it should go.
I really be putting myself in timeout sometimes. It's every day is an adventure, so that's a little up and down.
Mm.
Simply because you don't know what, like, you get glimpses of the final product, but you don't know what your outcome is until
Yeah. See,
later.
like if I had to give myself a grade, I'm upping my score to an A- from a B.
Ooh, that's a high
Plus.
score.
Yeah. But it's only influenced by the fact that I just watched my son navigate the Jack and Jill teen conference like a boss.
Hold on. Wait a minute.
And I was like, that's a part of my life. Like when I think about the performance of my kids in various.
So are we weighting the teen leadership conference higher?
Well, I think that you have to think about how your score is constructed, and I have to think about how my score is constructed.
This is why we need a rubric.
And I think you reasonably gave yourself a crispy B. And I think I would have gave myself a crispy B under similar parameters, but I had to up my score because my son is better off than I thought.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Like,
I'm so proud.
Yeah. I will say that.
No, because we said parenting is separate. So you have to have a separate parenting score. So actually take
parenting
out.
Score. Oh, so I got to
Yes,
take it back?
we actually have to take out parenting because that's its own category.
Oh, you're forcing me to stick to the rules that I put forth.
So, yeah.
Unlike our politicians. Like the disappearance of the Epstein list. So without parenting boost, I will put myself at a solid B.
Okay.
But I think that I'm more honest about my B, and it's probably like an 85, 86 B. Where like I tried to cram. Like I tried to cram before the test, and like I remember some things, but this clearly wasn't studied for in the appropriate ways.
The salad does not cancel out those drinks you had this weekend.
Yeah, exactly. And I think that I mean that's exactly it. Where if I feel completely happy with the fact that since I learned that I got tenure, I allowed myself to breathe. Mm-hmm. And what that meant was turning my attention away from my career and the things that I felt like were just nagging me or trying to kill me, or that like I really just needed to get done because I'm worried about tenure or I'm worried about other opportunities.
Yeah.
And really focus on the things that matter to me in terms of my short-term and long-term health. And so short-term health, my sense of contribution as it relates to scholarship is always like, how can I help people? Mm-hmm. Like if somebody's struggling, if somebody's difficult, if I need to fight for somebody, like how can I help people? And I feel like I've spent a lot of time pouring a lot of energy into helping people, and I'm seeing that pay off. But now I need to put that back on myself. Mm-hmm. I do think that one of the really valuable revelations in my life, now that I've had the time and the peace to like sit and think about what I want to do and how I want to contribute, is that I just need to work on more expansive products. And what that means to me from a scholarly standpoint is I want to work on books. Like I want to be like, I want a signature single like idea or construct that I'm like following and chasing and really digging into. And that's been something that's escaped me for the first part of my career because I know the connecting thread between my work, but somebody who's an observer might not. And so I do want to do that. And I don't want to, my goal at the outset of the tenure track thing was always to be a full professor. And I was planning to be a kept full professor because you were going to be college president. But I will mention it every time too, because I realized like if you follow the show, you might have heard me bitch about that.
So
but like,
glad.
Please step your game up. I don't care as long as you get to that level of income.
Fine.
Yeah, as long as you get to that level of income, then I'm fine.
Working on it.
Yeah, I want minimum. You could be an HBCU president. You can make like $250.
Yo,
right? Like,
I don't need to be an HBCU president to make $250.
That's what I'm saying. I'm saying so I want the income.
Oh, I see.
Yeah,
okay,
as long as I would like to be a kept co-parent. I want to put my feet up. I want vacations to be prepaid.
Actually, I will say that I think recent hirings in across the institutional spectrum across the country, there are all kinds of people who've become university presidents. So actually, I feel really good about my chances. So, I appreciate the fact that, some of these schools decided to take a chance on a underqualified candidate because they believe in affirmative action.
There's a lot of DEI candidates running institutions.
So many.
Almost all of them in Florida.
Yo, Florida is like the number one state for DEI. That's really impressive, actually. I commend them for their commitment to, diversifying educational leadership by putting leaders in place who know nothing about education. That's a choice. I really,
I mean, sometimes you just need an outsider who doesn't
know anything
get it all to shake things up.
Yeah.
I mean, like the president.
What is it? Move fast and break things? Is that there's the saying?
Oh, I'm still tickled by the Trump versus Elon fight, but
that was delicious.
I digress. But yeah,
you're great. Yes.
Yeah, I think I give myself a solid B, and an A would be I've figured out the direction that I'm going to point myself, and I'm taking affirmative steps toward whatever that next product is going to be on a daily basis. Whether it's like reading something, writing something, consuming something, talking to somebody. That I need like a singular focus on a project. I need to figure out what that project is, and then the battle with my best physical self, and the fact that if I loved alcohol less, I'll be good. Because me in the gym, cool.
Yo,
like
my coach says that. He's like, yeah, give him alcohol and look at me now. And he's cut. He's cut up. How 50, 55.
Yo, if you give up alcohol, I know that that's the last infinity stone, but I'm like, man, I need my life to be so low stress. I was like, how am I going to cope? What do I do with my hands?
I think millennials, elder millennials, exennials, whatever that band is, we did a lot of drinking.
I mean,
an absurd, ridiculous amount of drinking with things that like no one should really be drinking. In fact, I saw a video of a kid, and I'm using the word kid intentionally, trying Everclear to take a shot of it.
I remember that joint. he almost went blind 3 times. I was like, meanwhile, we in the kitchen hitting them joints. We used to do some dumb shit. So
Everclear?
You're
not taking shots of Everclear.
We used to mix, and I lie to you not.
Like gasoline.
And I will let you call. You can call the people who you know. I'm not going to name any names. But I sent the homies.
I know the people.
I sent the homies that was like mistakes that we made that made us stronger, and like jungle juice is one of them.
No, yes, things
we
used
to take shots of 99 bananas and 151 Bacardi together, and it was called a 250 shot. Yeah, yes. It was like, yo, 250 shot.
Wait,
it's basically the same thing. Like, don't try to do math on air. It adds up to 250. Trust me.
It's like, wait a minute. Okay,
take the
151. That's,
yeah, exactly.
I was like 150 and 99. How did he get? Okay.
If you ever want to imprison Dr. Dorme Williams, make the combination a math problem.
If this was a Saw movie and they put math problems up, I'm a rap. I'm just like, listen,
quit.
I'll take the first L. Y'all go.
He's like, I'm a statistician.
They're different.
Yeah.
Okay, so what would you give yourself then? So we talked about your parenting score. So what would you give?
No. We talked about my life score.
Your life score. I'm sorry. Your life score. What would you give yourself?
Oh, we're doing the snake style. You're not gonna go
on parenting. I give my life score.
Okay. I gave myself an 86. You gave yourself an 89.
And you know what? I'll say the one thing I would add is I think for many people it's about consistency, right? It's not that you don't know the things to do or you don't know how to do them or can't find somebody to help you do it. It's consistency. And so for the second half.
Yeah, third and
fourth quarter, we're gonna work on our consistency. We're gonna, try to move the ball.
I'll dedicate myself to drinking consistently with my friends,
getting it to the end zone,
and also going to the gym consistently to hopefully attempt to offset it just a little bit.
Listen,
I would like to be like a little bit below maintenance. I would like to be like slow, like maybe a quarter of a pound down a week.
Yeah, he gave me a goal, and I was like, I might have to make changes to meet that goal.
I mean, the biggest changes are sleep and alcohol typically.
And essentially, I don't know where that sleep is going to come from. And so, because I would have to cut down my time spent drinking. So.
There it is. I was like, drinking isn't on Crunchyroll. It's like, sleep isn't on Crunchyroll. How am I going to do this? My brother left me a video game. and I can't even think of the name of it. It's just so good.
What are you playing it on?
It's on PS5.
Damn.
Yeah, it's really good. It's an
I don't have a
RPG.
PS5.
Oh damn!
PS4.
I gotta not talk about it now because I can't remember the name of it, so I can't really shout it out.
Oh no,
but
yeah,
it's well fun.
We'll figure it out and put it in the show notes.
Yeah, but parenting score.
Yeah.
I gotta go first.
Yes.
Because
I did my life.
Oh yeah. I was saying, so my parenting, I would have given myself an A- because I feel like I've been doing top level parenting this whole year.
I feel
I've been
very confident.
Yeah, like I've been showing up. I've been holding people accountable, trying to be consistent, pushing people to be their best selves.
So
I've been
loving.
lecturing like at a nice space between my lectures. All three kids have been getting the discipline that they deserve.
Listen, we are working on it. You know what? I think that's for everyone. Like consistency. You can do the thing, just do it consistently.
Yeah.
And
so I would have given myself an A- just because there's always room to improve.
Of course.
But then my son.
Are you giving yourself bonus points for teen conference?
I gotta give myself bonus points for teen conference.
So our children are in Jack and Jill of America.
Our children are not in Jack and Jill of America. You were in Jack and Jill of America, which drags our family into Jack and Jill of America.
Our children.
Because Jack and Jill of America is a sorority for moms.
It's for the kids. It is truly for the kids. Shout out to all my J&J moms, especially the Central Region, small but mighty. So we're in Jack and Jill, and he's at the age, I think, where things get really fun and interesting outside of the chapter. And, it's SEMA. We're a relatively small chapter. Next one doesn't have a lot of peers, period, really. Like,
yeah,
especially boys.
Yeah, a group of high schoolers is kind of small.
So teen leadership conference pulls together teens from across the region. So we've got folks coming from Colorado, Missouri, Illinois, Kansas,
Arkansas.
Yeah. And it was such a good experience. Oh, my heart is so full. Like, even just now, I'm like, pleasant, warm glow. Like, it just feels so nice.
What is your warm glow based on? Because while we were there was a lot of critique.
Yes, but that aside, it's always...
And that was me being political.
So nice to be...
Because I actually know the name of the person you want to set it on.
Whoa.
I'm not going to say it.
Anyway.
But it's a real thing.
It is really nice to be in a space where I think that we're around other families that are like us. And by that, I mean, well-to-do, middle-class, privileged Black people who have similar life experiences and think we're certainly not the same. I mean, there's that. We're not the same. But I think for the things that are maybe most important, I feel like I can go to a regional event and just tap him on and be like, hey, can you keep an eye on him for a minute? And in fact, that happened. I was like, I just need to run upstairs and change. He's trying to go to the party. Can you? And she's like, of course. Well, we'll see you over there. I was like, great, thanks. Michelle. Her name was Michelle.
Yeah, let's stop and Michelle.
Shout out Mother Michelle.
And really, let's keep it going. Keep it going for any and all parents who make your life as a parent easier.
Yeah. Yes. And it's nice to be in a space where I don't feel like I have to be hyper vigilant about my kids and who they're interacting with and what's going around in space, because it's us in the space.
Yeah.
The first day it was an all-white block party, and they had like the marching band.
Jack and Jill loves a theme party, yo. We had to bring outfits.
Black folks love theme parties. Yeah, how many all-white parties?
We had to bring an outfit for. Yeah, we stopped going to those in the 2000s.
Did we? No.
When's the last white party you went to?
Do that. People still do that.
When's the last white party you went to?
Before the Jack and Jill one?
Yeah, that didn't involve Jack and Jill or a sorority.
I don't go out.
Yeah, like 2009.
No, that's because we don't go out to parties like that anymore. You
just age out of white and black parties.
That's
fair.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, it's still a thing.
Okay.
I think it's still.
I'm gonna let you have it, even though you haven't been to one in over a decade.
I don't go out.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah,
Whoa.
Excuses.
Anyway.
Yeah, 2015. You've been to a white party since 2015. It's 2025, my nigga.
Yes,
I know you're a math and my
have
homies,
been
but
to a white party since.
when and where?
Oh wait, no, hold on. I'm sure there was something. I have mad white dresses,
That's for Jack and Jill and AKA.
like regular ones. In fact,
maybe
I wore,
church, like Easter.
No, I wore it to something with my family.
A baptism?
No, it was like a party.
Confirmation?
No, a party.
It was a white party?
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, they like to.
In what year?
In the last 4 years. 3? Last year? Last summer? I don't know.
I feel like you're making it up, B.
I did. Because I remember I have a dress from Express, which I don't understand why people be hating on. Like, there's so much Express hate. It's very confusing to me.
Who hates on Express?
I think young people, because they never got to experience it.
I worked that structure and then at Express when
and
it
they
changed.
only wear sweatpants and joggers.
Yeah,
so
these dirty niggas
they don't know
who wear Crocs to everything.
What a button on a set of pants is.
Yeah.
All that to say, it was really great. It was so nice to be surrounded by and the kids, teens, right? The teens were so impressive. Like, I was really impressed, and it was exciting to see I think potential modeled for Maximilian in some ways.
Yeah, I think for me, it was just nice to see him interact because Maximilian at home is very quiet and like almost passive. He is very kind, but like kind in the way. If you've ever watched a dog interact with a toddler and the toddler's just being way too rough, but the dog's like, this is a young human and I'll let you rock. That's how I feel like Maximilian moves around a lot.
He actually does.
Yeah. and I'm like, you know, when he is forced to bite, then people end up hurt. But generally, like, he's not. And so to see him completely out of his shell and just like socially interacting and
with
to kind of
peers.
Yeah.
With
and to peep the way that
age.
his personality comes out and like even just listening to him talk, like listen to how it's funny to see the things that he's like practicing on me or like, you know.
Was so cute.
Because he's got like this transition where he still will like hug me and like drag on me, but he also wants to dap me up like every time you see like hard dap. Like
hard dap.
I was like, he's becoming a grown black man right before my eyes. Like he's getting taller, his voice is getting deeper. He's trying to dap me up all hard. So getting to see all of that together in social spaces.
Yeah.
You know, he was in the oratorical contest, and so of course, you know, as a member of Alpha Phi Fraternity Incorporated, that made my heart smile. And he did a great job, but the other contestants were crushing it.
Oh.
And so it's also you know, I can be extremely proud of him and recognize that he has so much room to grow. And I'm confident that he's going to grow into that space. And I was like, ooh, like this could be in 3 more years, you're not going to tell me he's not going to be. And so
we coming for team president.
Yeah,
I'm letting the rest of y'all know now.
I'm very pleased on that tip. And so like that to me, it's like something is getting through and it doesn't always feel like it, but something's getting through.
Yes.
And
Mr. Senator.
That raises my score for myself.
Okay.
And I feel like, you know, the girls, everybody accuses me, and by everybody I mean my wife and my co-parent, of whatever girl dad favoritism. It's an accusation that I mean, it doesn't really benefit me to deny because you're gonna just look at me like that.
Wanted to make sure we were being honest with our listeners.
I'm very close to my daughters. My daughters love me the way that I wish to be loved.
Yes, I'm very happy for you.
Yeah, one of them talks to me, checks in, texts me. The other one hugs me and jumps in my lap and high fives me and wants to do whatever I'm doing. And so
I get phone time from the second one, so I do appreciate it.
Yeah,
and like, I want to talk to Sasi.
Yeah, like and so there are ways that it's nice. I mean, people use love languages as a framework all the time, you know. So like physical touch and like all. It's nice when people naturally give you the love language that you prefer, and when they prefer to receive the love language that you're best at.
That's helpful.
And so I feel like that's how I feel with my daughters, where it's like the way that you wish to be loved is what I'm best at. And the way that I wish to be loved is what you both naturally do. And so there's like a alignment there Whereas with my son, I feel like I never know what he needs because he vacillates between like
physical
yeah.
touching.
Well, but that's with you. Yeah, but that's with you. So he's like draped all over you. But even at team conference. So like if you notice, he'll roll up on his mouth. Oh, I love you.
And I just be like,
yeah, and she's cringing, and I'm just like,
I mean, I hug him back, but then it feels like too much, and it's too much.
Yeah, he doesn't disengage with hugs with you either.
Yeah,
but like me, I've already because I think that because there's whatever kind of masculine behavior repertoire I'm concerned with, and this might be my fault. There are ways that he hugs me that I'm like, stop that. Like, I'll punch him in the chest. Like, don't hug me and wiggle your hips. Like, I will smack them out. Like, boy. And if you have any male friends that you hug, don't do that. And so maybe that's why he's not doing the long lingering hugs.
High booty.
Yeah. And and so it's different too, because I think there's obviously there's a gender role aspect to it as well. And so, like, my opportunities to feel proud of him are so meaningful to me.
Okay. Yes. And I would say that pride was definitely top of the list while we were at Teen Leadership Conference.
Yeah, because it's like, all right, nobody's pressing you. Summer school's over, so there's no late assignments.
Yeah. And you know what? I'm gonna say I would give myself an A-, because nobody's perfect, but your kids live a top tier life. Like,
that's because they got bougie mamas.
So the last month was crazy and way too much travel and not enough downtime. But part of that was essentially like a delayed birthday trip and gift to Makaria, and wanting her to be able to spend more time with my mom. And so my mom came out to Nashville, Makaria. And my sisters-in-law.
Mm-hmm. Both of them.
Both of my sister-in-laws.
Richard's wife and Patrick's wife.
Yes. And we had so much fun. It was, they don't sleep. And I was exhausted by the end of it and very overstimulated. But also tons of fun. It was really great to, always spend time with my mom. But also Stephanie and Ash and, Makaria to get to have girl time, right? And my mom and myself and her aunties, to herself, because she's the oldest of the nieces and nephews. And so I think that, I enjoyed being able to give her something that's just for her, when I feel like sometimes they're spoiled, but they also spend a lot of time together. And so... Oh,
you're saying Maximum and
Maximum Makaria, yeah. So the fact that they both, each got to take a trip with, me and family, in ways that they were excited about, right? Like, we went all over, she went shopping, we had so much food. The boy was like, dance party, that's where I'm at every night, like my dad. So
he gonna be where the joints is at, yo.
So yeah, and then they get to go off and spend a couple weeks with their grandparents and be completely spoiled and rot their brains. And then we start all over again.
I think they need the break too.
I did call and sort of half-heartedly attempted to encourage, doing the things.
My major concern is that Makari's athletic season is on and she needs to.
The boy is too. And he's not competition ready.
You're going to be on 2 days when you get back.
Oh, we're going to do all of the working out.
I'm excited because I can start going to the gym with him too.
I'm looking forward to
because now that I see that he's going to need muscles.
Some of these little boys are not small.
Yo, they're
some
grown.
Of the kid, across the board.
Some from our own chapter are grown men.
Who are you talking to like that?
I remember, when you get to watch somebody grow up, even if it's not a everyday type of thing, and you remember dapping them when they're here and then here, and then be like, "What up?" this cat done got big.
Yeah, I feel like Maximum grew overnight.
Yeah, and he's not taller than me yet, even though he had the nerve to accuse me of standing on tippy toes.
He's taller than me in heels.
He's been taller than you. He's
In
just getting
heels.
taller and taller than
I
you.
know.
Yeah.
It's just, it keeps going.
Yeah, he's not gonna stop growing.
He's not
probably
slowed
gonna
down.
be like my shortest non-me family member is 6'2", and so I feel like that's the floor.
Are you taller than Richard? Or you guys like the same height?
I'm a little taller than Richard.
So he's like 5'9".
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel like he'll be.
He's gonna be taller than everybody in my family.
Yeah, he's
in my
gonna be like-
immediate family.
Maybe Dane is the only one he's still got.
Oh, Dane
or
and Uncle
Kenny.
Austin. Oh, in the case. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
I
mean,
count
he's
the
got the
Ks.
guys. Okay.
Yeah.
Cousins. But yeah. So so it feels like we're doing pretty good.
Yeah. Yeah. I feel
Yeah,
like it's a reasonable score. There's always room for improvement. There's
Yeah.
always a little bit additional patience.
B+, A-. That
No.
sounds good. I'm excited for us. I'm excited for the second half.
What is your goal for the second half of parenting this year and professoring professional life?
Not need. There are times where, so part of the reason my parenting grade isn't a perfect A, here we come back to the consistency thing again. I know sometimes I get tired. I'm like, I just don't feel like it. I don't want to. Like, I can't. I don't have time for it, or I'm going to ignore it, or, things fall to the side. And I feel like for the second half, especially thinking, listen, some of the balls are plastic and that's okay.
You talking about car maintenance?
Some of them are glass and you can't afford to drop them.
What are your glass balls right now?
Work.
Pause. Like what?
It is work. Personal relationships. I've actually done a really good job with that, like I mentioned before. But that's important to me, and I want to continue to make time and space for the people who matter. Some things are not as important and are about to go. But for the kids, I want to treat parenting like my job. Like we're on a schedule, we have a routine, there are deliverables, and like now is the time to learn how to grind so that it's easier for you to do later. And right now neither of them have any kind of grind.
It's never been difficult.
Yeah. So we're gonna.
I think that's the problem, and it's
we
one
need
of the
to
things,
build in adversity.
Yeah, it's the thing that I'm struggling with is I didn't learn how to be a student for real until I was a master's student.
Oh, I was in college at least.
I mean, college, I was a business major. Undergrad, like it didn't really feel like I felt like I was doing the things and I could figure it out. And then grad school was the first time where I was like, oh, like I know I'm smarter than a lot of these people, but I'm not performing as well as I would like to. And what is it? Oh, I'm not putting enough time in.
You don't put enough time.
Yeah, like you just got to put more time in. And so what I struggle with is whether and when the kids are going to feel like that. Like, what is the thing that's going to be that tripwire to be like, yo, I got to work harder or I have to be more disciplined? Because is it a bad thing if it doesn't happen until grad school or until undergrad?
Bad thing. Well, the stakes are higher. And so if you can't figure it out, the consequences are bigger. So to me, that's what I'm thinking about. Like I remember my first year of undergrad, it was not good. And I almost transferred back home to Nassau, where I was looking at like Hofstra or like, maybe I need to do a semester at Nassau Community College. Like I was thoroughly devastated. I was like, clearly I don't know how to do a stool. I'm a dummy. I can't do college. What is this? Like it was so bad.
It wasn't because you were kicking it? Yes, done.
Okay, but I didn't understand that I couldn't just
kick it,
memorize my textbook the day before the test like I'd been doing in high school.
That's a bad example because you was nut joint kicking it.
I was not kicking in high school though, so there's also that.
But that's what I'm saying. You just didn't learn. You didn't know how to balance kicking it and like freedom.
Kicking it. It's just I didn't know how to. The thing is, I also didn't know how to study. Like I didn't know how to study. I didn't know because school was so easy. Like effort. I was like, what? I don't. Yeah, I was confused. Like I was confused as to why I couldn't just
Show up
show
and
up
get
and
good grades.
perform. Like, I took
Do you feel like that's what you did in high school?
oh my God. I mean, in retrospect, yes. I worked a little bit, but it was like more fun than work. And it wasn't hard. Like, oh, with one exception, AP calculus. That was not good. I felt like a dumb kid in my AP class.
I took honors calc. Smart.
So,
Skip that AP. I was like, I'm not taking that
this
test.
is not a good feeling. Yeah, that was probably a taste of what college was gonna be like. But yeah, I didn't know how to study. I didn't know how to. My idea of working hard was not sufficient to get me the grades that I wanted in college.
Mm.
And that's coming from somebody who breezed through school. Both of your kids have areas of improvement, and like,
I feel like I'm confident that Makaria will just rise to it because the sentence that you just said made me think of Makaria. Where it's like, oh, she's very much input output. Like, how hard do I have to work to get what I want? Okay. And so if I want A's, then like, whoa, that wasn't enough. Like, now she'll adjust accordingly. I'm much more worried about the boy because he's so generally unaffected by performance that
yeah.
I'm like, oh, I tried. I'd be like,
It's very yeah, it's different. So full circle, all that to say, I think what they need to learn is that you can't just eat salad Monday through Thursday and then kick it and expect like
yeah,
the gains that
if
you
you
say
drink
you
Thursday,
want.
Friday, Saturday, you
Sunday
having
maybe.
a perfect diet and brunch on Sunday.
Brunch on Sunday.
You having a perfect diet Monday through Thursday is not going to get you anywhere.
That's not gonna
Maintenance at best.
That's not gonna work. So as a parent, I want the second half to really be focused on consistency and helping them build those skills so that they can do what we know they're gonna need to do because the world is changing.
Yeah.
Education is changing. That's a different pot. So I'm gonna end there.
I know that my second half plans are as simple as all the talent and potential and excitement that I got to see pouring out of my son at teen conference in Jack and Jill is I'm gonna find a way to pour gasoline on that fire. And, turn it to a blaze.
Oh, in fact, yeah, because he volunteered to do a thing.
Like, and he's stepping up to lead, and he has like strong opinions, and he's extremely social, and he's over kicking it well. I'm like, my boy, this is my firstborn. I only got one of them.
Were you there for when the kid was talking about the girls?
Yeah, I was there for that. He's like, I'll leave some for the rest of us, and I was like,
it was so cute.
Yeah, like. And so I'm excited because I think one of the things that I don't know if it's a personality flaw, but I was reflecting on it a little bit. And it's that I love coaching and mentoring, but I'm very insular about it now because you can't coach and mentor everybody. And I have to see the talent. Like I have to see like flashes of what is possible. And so like as soon as somebody shows it to me, then I'm like, oh, I'm all in. Like I will do everything I can to make sure Amanda's a professor and that Scott has an awesome executive job somewhere. And, you know, I'm super excited about like, I have a excitement to pour in and to coach. Like as soon as I could see, I'm like, ooh, I'm just gonna, and now I'm like, ooh, he's shown me too much of the diamond that's underneath the coal of his disorganization. And now I'm just like, oh, I'm about to buff and polish and yeah, I'm gonna work that into shape. So one big plan for me in the second half of the year is pouring into Maximilian as he starts high school.
Yeah.
Really, really pouring into him mentally, physically, emotionally, like helping him get to whatever his next goals are. And then just continue to love on my daughters, you know, like I'm cool with that. And enhancing and kind of being consistent with the communication with the wife and the co-parent. I think when we're aligned and we're on the same page in the way that we communicate and like we share responsibilities for the kids, it really does alleviate a lot of burden and a lot of concern. You know, I realize too, because I teach at night, because I'm teaching mostly adults and graduate students, I feel bad because like there's some nights I'm just tapped out of parenting altogether because I can't. Like, oh, you know, it was Tuesday and I had to teach, and there was soccer practice and there was swimming and there was, you know, there are like 5 different things going on. And so it's nice to be on a team where I'm like, all right, they got it. It's the same way I feel like them being at my mom's right now. I'm like, oh my God, have fun. I know exactly what you're doing.
It's not the same.
Yeah.
It's like it's not the same. Like
Not
they're
in
cared for, yes.
No. I'm saying the cared for, and I'm not thinking about it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like not the like eat whatever you want and watch whatever you want and sleep in the bed with me and be on the iPad till 4 a.m. Like,
Yeah.
that's a completely different.
So excited.
Oh, of course she's excited.
She said, okay,
she's
and then
living her best life.
And then we're done for the. So called to check in on the kids, and the big kids aren't there, but Maya's with your mom, and
Oh, she sent me a picture of them at a park or something or at the mall.
oh, good, they got okay.
Yeah.
I was like, did you at the house? I was like, oh, what'd you do, or did you have fun or something? And she's like, oh yeah, and she's like, well, first I watched lots of TV,
Yeah, they can't wait to snitch.
and I was like, oh,
I watched so much
you?
more TV than I watched at your house.
Oh, she watches like zero television at my house, like almost none.
Oh. I'm not above letting the TV hold it down for a little bit, but she started to feel entitled real quick, and so her TV has gotten cut significantly.
Yeah, I just tried to use it as a last resort. But yeah, she was like, I watched lots of TV. I was like, oh, it sounds like fun. She's like, and then I went upstairs to grandma's room and I played on her iPad. I played games. I was like, that's what's up. I'm so excited for you.
Yo, like I see how grandma's is ultimate vacation.
Oh,
and
for sure. They're on a carnival cruise.
Yeah, that's how I used to feel certain cousins' cribs, man, when I was growing up. My Aunt Brenda, she had that, when big screen TVs had that entire, like...
On the floor?
It was like an RV. Yeah.
Like box TV, like
exactly.
the big...
Gigantic box. But yeah, my Aunt Brenda had the giant TV.
7 grown men to lift.
And Nintendo and water beds.
Ooh.
And so, yeah. I feel
it was lots of fun.
I was like, we're going on Brenda's, nigga. This is a luxury resort. Like, ain't she be cooking the good fried chicken and macaroni and cheese? Because she's like the ultimate cook in my family. Rest in peace, Aunt Brenda.
That's funny. Yeah.
But yeah, you gotta live your best life. But with that, love you guys and so excited that you could join us for another episode 51 of the Parents and Professors podcast. Absolutely.
Pour a little wine, sit back and relax, discussing all the theories and the social impacts. From belonging to assessment, we break it all down. In the classroom, and at home, we wear the crown. Raising little warriors with wisdom and might. In this chaotic world, we shine so bright. Teaching them to question and to challenge the norm. Together in this storm, we stay warm. Teaching our kids, making more.